Hey y'all, Joe here, Southern Coast of Cooking, coming at you tonight on this Memorial Day weekend. We want to thank all those who gave their all, gave their lives for us and our freedom here. So a humble thank you to that. But anyway, moving on, we're going to do a big barbecue tomorrow. I'm off work Monday, so we get to do a Super Sunday barbecue. Super excited about that, y'all. So let me first off start off. Our first special guest for the barbecue is going to be an 18.29 pound brisket from our brand new grocer that's less than a mile down the road, Sullivan's. Great people, family owned. Met the owners, really cool folks. And man, I've been in there just kind of working around, looking at trying different products. I'm going to do a whole video with the grocery store here soon, but just trying to get used to everything. But man, got me a great brisket source this morning early. There's been a brisket shortage around here. Haven't been able to find anything. These folks got it done at Sullivan's in Gluckstadt or Madison, Mississippi. I'm going to show y'all what I got here. Now this is an 18 pounder. This is the fat cap side, okay? Look how lean really this is compared to most of the ones like you get at Sam's or Costco or something. You've got these huge hunks of fat on there, and that makes up for a lot of the weight. I mean, you got to trim. I didn't really have to do anything in this one. I trimmed the other side just a little bit, just to get any kind of a little membrane or something there off the top. But I mean, this is a true pretty much 18 pounds of real brisket here, eating brisket. Now, I put some on this brisket I've never used before. I was talking to the guy up there, and he was telling me about this Allegro, a brand. I've used their steak marinade or something before, but this is a gold buckle brisket fajita marinade. So it's fantastic on brisket. I asked a couple of my buddies in the barbecue world to buy it, and they said it was some really good stuff. So I soaked it in that all afternoon, turned it a couple times. Again, this is the fat side up. And what we're going to hit it with tonight before it goes on this cooker is some of this Boar's Night Out. Man, it was a good guys. I got to meet them all. White Lightning double garlic butter. That's some good stuff, y'all, right there. I mean, that double garlic butter has a wonderful smell to it. Good on beef, poultry, seafood, vegetables, you name it. It's good. Then we got my folks over at Big Papa Smokers, y'all. They make some real gourmet stuff. I'm about to do a big video on some of their stuff I'm really excited about. This is their steak rub, double secret winner. It's also a brisket rub, okay? So, it's got some coarse, larger pieces in it. Good stuff to stand out, get you a good bark on this brisket. That's what we're looking for. So, anyway, put that in there. I wish I had that Allegro bottle. I'll try to put a picture in if I remember toward the end of the video. But you can, I know you could use just salt and pepper. You do you. I didn't inject this bad boy since I did let it soak there in that Allegro gold belt buckle. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll flip it. As we flip it, I'm gonna flip it into a cook pan. Let me show y'all. I got a pan all oiled up with the rack in it. How I like to cook my brisket, y'all know that. Watched my videos here for years. That's how I do it. So I'm gonna pull it up out of here. Well, this is a heavy jacket. And let's flip it on in here. Okay, right there. Okay, that's the beauty side right there. That's the pretty side. Now, I'm gonna get that bad boy there. Usually got a paper towel. Go with my Boar's Night Out, double garlic butter. Get that all over that good meat right there. Get the size too, the tips, everything. All right. You want a good bark, good flavor everywhere. Okay. Then I'm gonna come in with the Big Papa Smokers, of course, steak seasoning, brisket seasoning, however you want to dossy it up. So there we go. We're gonna do that. Get all size, everything. And I'm not gonna put on just yet. I'm gonna let it sit in the refrigerator for an hour or two. We'll put it on later tonight because I'm gonna have people over here about 1 or 2 tomorrow throughout the day. So anyway, that's what I like to do with a brisket. Go ahead and get it nice and seasoned up there. And while I let it sit out there in the fridge for a little bit until she's ready to roll, y'all, on the smoker. All right, y'all, now check this bad boy out. It's a nice pork butt I got from there. And man, oh man, I've jazzed it up with some of my buddy from Bay St. Louis's 30-minute marinade. You can Google the 30-minute marinade. I use it all the time. And that's what I use for my binder, also my marinade on the pork butt. No injection, but here's the creme de la creme tonight, y'all. I have got a hold of some of the Whole Hog Cafe award-winning rub. Same stuff we put on them ribs, same stuff they put on them whole hogs when they won years ago. This is the bad boy rub right here. This is, they say you can go on beef as well, but I know it does good on swine. So I already did the sides and the back just for save a little time. But I'm gonna lay it on here for y'all. Let y'all see that color pop. Absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set this in the fridge for a little bit, and I'm gonna put this straight on smoker like this. The reason I like to use these little pans, for one thing, don't dirty up the smoker so much, and I'm gonna have a brisket underneath it, okay? But here's another thing. The fat cap on these pork butts, usually I leave that fat cap on the other side and just score it. I kind of pull that off before I shred the meat anyway, so that's going to come off, so you don't have to worry about so much of getting so much smoke on that. There's going to be plenty of smoke getting all up and around this thing. It's on a rack inside this little makeshift full pan. But I'm going to go ahead and let it set up for just a bit, and then we'll get out there on the smoker, y'all. So I just let the smoker heat up, the cooker. This is the Lone Star Grills. It is the pellet cooker. This is the smaller version. Love this thing. Only thing really I would change, I wish I had the bigger version. Anyway, that's near here and over there. We've got our, let's see, our monitor over there reading 225 roughly. That's where my set point is. I'm gonna go ahead and get the beef and the pork on, y'all. Give me just a second. All right, I'm gonna try to slide the brisket on first. Now I'm gonna put the thick part of brisket over here towards the stack, the point, and then the thick part of the pork butt over here toward the fire pot. Those are typically your two warmest spots in the pellet cooker. Right under the stack, right under the fire pot. Now let me get this hunk of pork in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We're gonna let that roll smoke to the morning. 225, baby. Lumberjack competition blend. Oh, we've been rolling for about 225 or so for 3 hours now. Let's see what these bad boys are looking like. Oh yeah. Starting to develop some nice bark and everything. I like that, y'all. So then we'll put them to bed for the rest of the night. Look at that, get some pretty color on there. All right, y'all, we are 9 hours in the cook. It's now 6 o'clock in the morning. Let's see. Well, let me think. All right, I put it on at 9 o'clock last night. So if it'd be 9 this morning, it'd be what, 12 hours, so it's 6. So yeah, I guess that'd be 9 hours now. Let's see. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Probe for a second, the thermometer probe. Man, y'all got to get some of these thermometer probes. I'm gonna do a video on these, but all right, look at that. 130, 32, 136, 137, and both those. All right, y'all, I'm gonna cover these in foil, give them a good wrap. They've got the perfect color on them, good bark set, and I'm gonna kick the temp on up to about 275. All right, y'all, I went to my local grocer just a little while ago and picked up some St. Louis style spare ribs, okay? They actually custom cut them for me out of spare ribs, trim them down, just save me some time. But you see what I got here? Y'all can see that. Now we're going with that whole hog secret rub again. I trimmed these up just a little while ago, and we just want to get a good layering of this rub on there. And I tell you what, that's all they need. I put a tiny bit of mustard. This is a little binder. You don't have to, but I just tend to do that, okay? So make sure you get your ends, all that kind of stuff. and the rub, okay? Pat that down. Go ahead, I got 4 racks to do. So look, I just put them on and show them y'all real quick. Look at that. Got them right here on the Lone Star. Absolutely beautiful. 225, let's roll. So I'm about to take this brisket and the pork butt off and let them rest, all right? And you rest a couple hours. The ribs have been on for about an hour and a half now. If you get behind here and kind of watch me, I'm gonna flip the ribs. This is something I learned from Sarge, Memphis and Maine. We're gonna flip these bad boys, turn them on the Aussies. Look here, flip them just like that. Like that. Now, we'll hit the back of them with a little bit of spritz. Yeah. All right, here we go. We'll let them keep rolling on. All right, y'all, before we start the grand feast today, we've got some sack of crawfish about to get boiled, ribs, we got brisket, we got pork butt, we got wings, hamburgers, deer sausage. We got to blow the conch shell, so. Kevin! Who knows? That's as good as I can do. Well, anyway. Thought the counts. Y'all got the high performance cooker rolling over here. About to pull a sack of crawfish. I got the ribs almost done. Y'all, we rolling now. Look at the size of them crawfish, y'all. Watch something else. Hey! Let's try. Go ahead. Like he's done Y'all, I'm about to break everything down, serve everybody. I'm about to glaze the ribs. We're about 200 degrees or so in the ribs. I'm sure what we got going here. These things look absolutely beautiful. So here's what we're gonna do. I'll take this little probe out of there and we'll just go ahead and glaze. That's what we're doing right now. We'll glaze the back side and get the sides. You want to make sure you get this good glaze. And look, this is the glaze that I'm built. I'm working on my different glazes and everything. Again, we're trying to get a little further off in the competition circuit, but I'm doing the back side first. I'll flip it over, we'll do the front side, and just absolutely get some good glaze on there. All right, so we'll be right back to you. All right, y'all, so look at this beautiful brisket. Look at that jiggle to it. Let's go ahead and just cut some of it right here. Oh my word. They have done a magnificent job there at Sullivan's, with these briskets. I'm so happy with that. Y'all, look at the smoke ring that the Lone Star put on this bad boy. Just absolutely gorgeous. I wish I could get a still picture. Keith, do you have a still camera in your pocket?
Yeah, I can take care of it.
Yeah, take a still for us, just because we need to documentate something like that. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. And that's what I'm talking about. So let's just kind of give it the little test right there. Just look at that bad boy right there. We just kind of pull it apart. Give it a little taste, This is the flat, of course, the lean part. Oh man. That's nice. That's real nice. All right. Now, over here to the point. And I'm telling you what, look, that fatty point. Look how that looks. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut a couple of little squares or bites of that. Almost like a little burn in. Just look at there. This is heavily right there. That is amazing. Okay, now I've got a pork butt that we need to pull. And I had a jar of sauce here to put on it. I don't know where it went. It was a little mason jar. Somebody will find it, I'm sure. And yeah, that pork butt that we did. Look at that, y'all. The bones just come right out of it. So all I do is just bust it up with the bone itself. And if you can find me that mason jar of sauce, it's sitting here on the table somewhere. That'll be fantastic. But maybe they can't. Oh. There it goes. Look at that. No, we can take it outside. I know it was sitting here on the table. But this is all I do is just take the bone, so tender, and just chop it up. Just like that. There we go, yeah. Let's just give it a taste. Try some of that bark. All that goodness. There's some kind of fine, y'all. That's some nice barbecue, for sure. All right, we finally found my sauce here. That's fine for the pork. And what I'm doing is just kind of moving this around a little bit. And this sauce is made in Louise, Mississippi from, Louise, Mississippi, in Crystal Springs, Mississippi by Louise. That's good, brother. We got enough sauce in there. It little goes a long way.
Thank you, Double Wide.
But yeah,
no problem.
Double Wide's here with us again today. Double Wide, why don't you taste a little piece of that right there? Put that sauce in there. See what you think.
That's fantastic.
So we got a little bit of
Make your tongue slap your hat off.
yeah, this is some decent stuff. So I'll get the rest of this sliced up in a bit. But I'm gonna bring the ribs in now. We're gonna cut them ribs up, tournament style. Alright? Alright, y'all, so these are the ribs we cooked. Look how beautiful they are. Now, these are St. Louis style. Of course, in the comp, we were cooking the baby backs. I just prefer, personally, a St. Louis style rib. I love the flavor. So I want to incorporate some of the things we did in the competition. Oh my goodness, look at that rib. To the St. Louis style rib. I'm just going to cut down one of them. And we're just going to try and just see what we can replicate as far as your flavors, your glaze, all that good stuff. Hopefully y'all can see that. Let me let's give it a taste and we'll just kind of go from there. Oh man. Yeah. I ain't no good. I'm gonna throw all these out. Everybody needs to go home. That's a rib right there, y'all. We're gonna sit back. We're about to feast here tonight. We got a bunch of friends. We're blessed to have everybody here. Blessed to have work off tomorrow. We got a lot to eat, a lot to drink. Again, we got the brisket over here. I got sliced up. I'll probably do some burn-ins tomorrow with it. We got some pulled pork over here. We got a 40 pounds of crawfish outside. And we got these wonderful ribs.
All right. There's some rib right there. Ooh, they're hot. Oh, it's temperature hot. Man. Joe, that's good.
That's pretty decent rib, though. We just pulled the crawfish out. Better give him a try. Serious mud bugs, y'all. Look at the size of that crawfish. Man. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Good mud bugs right there.